What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Under the Radar. Sadly, my partner in crime, Floki, is going to be missing today, but don't you worry. I have someone even better today with me, the absolute powerhouse, the back-breaking Broly from Puerto Rico himself, Ajax Fidelity. How you doing, my man?
You know, man, I'm not doing too hot because Floki ain't here. And Floki, I have some history with that man.
Oh! Tell us about
an
it.
Online tournament a while back, and he was one of the gentlemen.
Yes.
That beat my ass.
Oh.
And, I gotta admit, kind of cooked me.
So Floki
I
cooked
kinda
you.
want the revenge because I know he's a cool guy too. So Floki, the word's out, baby.
Oh, all right. You know what? I got to see that happen. I got to see the Floki Ajax grudge match, right? We'll have to make this happen at some point.
Exhibitions.
You know what? Yo, put it on Final Bout. Yo, get a card. Get a card made for Final Bout. Make it happen, guys. Like, I'd love to see that. But anyway, I know we kind of jumped into it right there, but why don't you, for those of you who may not know you, Ajax, why don't you talk a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background? Who is Ajax Fidelity?
Who is? That's very,
yeah, come on. I gotta hype you up. Like, let's go.
The man behind the scenes. All right, man. I'm just a regular guy, man. I just like a lot of fighting games.
Let's go.
It's that kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like I grew up just playing a fuck ton of shitty anime fighting games. You know, Dragon Ball Budokai 3, Budokai 2.
Well, this is okay. I already love this origin story.
Yeah, like all that jazz. Like that was basically my childhood, and you know, I used to go on with the friends and just grind out locals, just grind out games.
Yeah,
you know, it's fun. Why not? It's fighting games. Get your mix, cause your shit mixed. But now, present day, I just started playing a lot of fighting games, and I got pretty decent. Like I'm topping right now in Puerto Rico. Obviously, it's not like completely, but I'm getting results. Currently, I'm playing a lot of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And a lot of Eunice, and I'm getting really into Sam Show, which is really dope. And a little bit of MK. I'm getting kind of burned out of MK, but you know, it is what it is.
Wow, you've got your hands in a lot of different pies here.
Yeah, man. I have a lot of time, so I don't know. I just play a lot of games.
Yeah.
And well, nah, man. Funny thing is, in terms of my involvement here in Puerto Rico in the fighting game scene, like I just entered the scene actually around this time last year, maybe like 2 months before.
Really,
like,
kind of with the start of Dragon Ball, or a little bit after that.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball came out, and then it was like I was doing school stuff, like, and I didn't even think about like an actual community here in Puerto Rico that's really alive and well and really damn solid. But I'll get on that later.
Okay.
Well, no, it was around April. I saw this tournament in this university. I'm like, damn, I should hit it up, and I did, and I got second. I'm like, man, kind of got cooked.
Oh, okay.
And, I didn't know who this guy was. Actually, no, wait. Whoa, that was not my first tournament. It was my second tournament. First tournament was in March. It was OTG. I got 7.
Okay.
Totally forgot about that. It's like I got so cooked in that tournament, I just deleted it from my memory.
So that was just seared into your mind somewhere. It's like, okay, yeah, I got cooked so bad, I gotta block it out, right?
Yeah, but it was kind of a cool experience. I'm not gonna lie, like,
okay.
It was a really cool experience. Cause when I played online, I thought I was like the complete shit. You know, like I played Injustice 2, and in every MK game, if you have like a good strategy, like if you have like your character's cheap shit, then you feel godlike. Cause it's basically like a mini Marvel, if you will. Like you get knocked down, extreme setup, and you just keep winning over and over. So you go on a roll. So I'm like, damn, there's a tournament going on. I'm gonna go to the tournament, and I just got watched. And you know, it is what it is. But at that moment, I realized that Puerto Rico actually has a pretty good scene.
All right, so this was your really your introduction to the Puerto Rico scene.
Exactly, because all the time I was just playing online, thinking that oh shit, I'm Puerto Rico, no one's in Puerto Rico, like just not really giving the effort to actually find the community.
Yeah,
I just said, it doesn't exist. Fighting games is too small. But funny enough, life said, nah, you asked. It's a community. They play a lot. And I'm really grateful for that because, honestly, if it wasn't for the players here in Puerto Rico, I would be nowhere near the skill level that I am, like both in the game and in the brain.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm really glad that I did get to find that community out. Players such as Mono, Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 4 Legend, arguably best fang in the world. And it's like a lot of top players, man. Of course, my boys from the anime community, Big Bud Jackson, the man that literally has been beating my ass for the longest time until 3 months ago.
He took out Frank Lotion, I think, at CEO.
Yeah, he did take out Frank Lotion. That set was pretty fucking hype.
That was hella hype. Yeah, I was standing right there with him. Oh my god!
Boys, right? We had the Puerto Rican boys supporting our boy Big Butt. And Frank Lotion had I'm pretty sure they're from Florida. He had his Florida.
He had the Florida boys with him.
Talking shit, just back and forth, like yo, that's Michael. He's got then Michael fucking gets DP baited, and then they go like Frank Lotion, man, get that shit out of here, man. He's got it's the best. It's the best. Truly, the most fun set in CEO, in my opinion.
I'm really sad that wasn't recorded in some way, because that to me was peak FGC. When you've got two seeds roll up behind their boy, it's a random pools match, exactly. Right? It's top 64, and right?
But it's not one of those things that it's oh shit, this guy, he's trash. They don't shame you. It's all out of love.
Yeah, exactly. It's not I'm putting down the other guy. It's I'm building up my boy. Right? Exactly. That's what it is.
It's not in bad blood. Like they say, damn, that'll work here. That'll work offline. And you're like, damn, it's kind of hype. Because they're not hating on you. They're not doing anything. They just love the game a lot.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And that's one of the things I love about fighting games is you see people get hype the same way no matter where they're from. Right? No matter what part of the country, you see people pop off the exact same way over shit, right? It's beautiful.
Yeah, man, because as anime as this sounds, fighting games, they allow for a sort of communication between those two players. It's very intimate, you know?
Yeah.
As you know, play fighting games, of course. And that's why we get so salty, man. That's why we get so angry. That's why when we get our ass beat, we get so sad. It's because it's not there's not many factors that go into one person just beating your ass, you know? It's very intimate. It's one-on-one, mano-a-mano.
I definitely agree. I had a background. I played soccer for a number of years, and I was a keeper. So I got the lovely role of being the last line, right? And then your boy's oh man, it's on you. It's how was that on me? There was 10 of you in front, right? And it's it feels like that.
Yo, but I feel that strongly. PE, man, I was the keeper. I was always the keeper.
You were the keeper too? Oh my god.
Yeah, I was the keeper. I used to play in elementary school a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that much. I used to play defense, right? And I was about to, whatever. I play a lot of defense, right? But then in middle school, in PE, didn't play soccer anymore, but I still liked it, you know?
Yeah.
I played keeper. My God. Fucking, if people don't defend, the fingers, they go straight to you, man. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not going to lie. Being a keeper is one of the most thankless things.
It's still your fault. You just got to hold that.
Exactly. But, and I did soccer, and, there's pressure in that position, right? Because you're kind of solo. Even though there's a team, you're still sort of solo. I wrestled after that. I wrestled for a number of years. And I got to say, it is the closest thing in my life that I can compare to the way fighting games make me feel. Because, when you wrestle, it's 1v1, right? And it's literally, you're laying everything out there you've got physically against one other person. Man. If you win, you lose, whatever. Fighting games is the same shit because you're laying it all out there. There's no one you can point at and be like, oh, I lost because of that guy, right? My teammate didn't pull their weight.
Man, no bullshit.
No.
No bullshit, man.
It's funny when people make Johns, right? because I listen to people and they'll be like, oh man, I only lost because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, all of that can literally be linked back to you, right? It's like in some way, shape, or form. That's all on you.
About fighting games, man. Like there's very limited space for excuses here in fighting games. Like we all know the bread and butter excuse. Online, Jesus Christ, 4 frames, garbage. This game sucks, and I'll agree.
Over 10 frames is actually unplayable.
Can be justified.
Yep.
But let's say when you're playing offline, the only excuses that you can do, my controller wasn't working, my buttons weren't right. Oh shit, you're using a cheap character. That shit's unhonorable. Oh shit, that character's good.
Unhonorable.
Nah. My character's trash. Oh shit, my character's good too. Nah, man, you're just cheating, man. Fuck out of here. Corey Gaming,
my god.
You ever see the Scrubs philosophy?
Oh, what is it, like the Scrubs prayer or something, where they like
the Scrubs prayer. It's that same shit. Like you don't have any room for excuses in fighting games because anyone is both smart enough and can see through how simple like the excuses can be. You know, como que it's like a mini option select. You only have like 3 options for excuses, and you can just, oh shit, he lost like that. Definitely an excuse, man. This dude trash. It's that easy.
I'll still never get over when somebody gets absolutely washed, and then they get up and they're like, man, my opponent was trash. And that one always leaves me like just sitting there, because I'm like, if this guy washed you, right? If you got absolutely bodied, it's a crime scene out here. How are you going to call that man trash? What does that make you? If that man is trash, what are you?
You just want to feel better, man.
Right.
You just want to feel better. Like, it's like, let's say you go to your local, right? And you have that one guy, it's like, oh, shit, dude, man, I used to be beating this guy so bad. And now he's beating me. Fuck, this dude trash. It's like, oh, shit, cool. And then you ask him, oh, shit, how long have you been playing? Like, have you been practicing? They're like, nah, man, I haven't been playing as much, like that. Or actually, let's do this. Let's say he has been playing as much, right? Let's say he has been putting in that work. Then we look at the other guy. How much work has he been putting in? Maybe like fuck ton of hours, trying to get better. He lost all that fucking time, and now he's actually winning. Like, it's for a reason. Like, not everybody, if they end up playing enough, not everybody keeps losing forever. You know?
No, I mean,
he just got better.
That's one of those big things that I think a lot of players struggle with, is when they see somebody they were better than get better than them. And that's like that's a reality check for a lot of people, right? Because it's like
that actually happened to I was that guy. I'm not gonna lie, here in Puerto Rico, because I was the new kid. Like, the community was already heavily established for like 10 years. Like the same top players were still topping for like 10 to 8 years. You know.
Yeah.
Until I came, you know. Of course, there's gonna be some players, but it's usually like the main crew: Mono, Big Butt Jackson, Broseph in Mortal Kombat, any NRS game, basically. Those guys were basically topping and just destroying everybody. Bombito, or I think it's Bombito. It's a lot of good players. It's a lot of great players in Puerto Rico, but that can be a good thing and a bad thing, because in the present, when you lose, you know, we're all human. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna like, damn, I suck.
Yep.
It's my characters, maybe. Oh shit. Damn, maybe I do just suck. Maybe like I just can't do anything. They're just better. But you know, that shit doesn't really matter, man. Because at the moment, you use that disappointment and you use that fucking I don't even know what to call it. That feeling of damn, I suck. Let's evolve that thought into damn, I suck. But as Dragon said, I can always go to my house and get better.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Actually,
you know?
Last week we had Jato on. Hitbox Jato. He's from Texas. And his mantra when he goes to compete in tournaments is everybody sucks. That is like straight up. That's like his philosophy in terms. Everybody sucks. Because on any day, something could happen, right? You playing at 100%, you might be able to take out anyone, right? Because someone else might not be playing at their 100%. So all you can do, anybody in a tournament setting, is beatable. Now, granted, am I saying you're going to roll up and just take out Goichi? Because probably not, right? Because on his bad day, he might be better than you on your best day. Who knows?
Yeah, got you.
But
I mean,
play your sets.
I know where he's coming from with that. But
Yeah.
I don't like it as much.
Okay, well, let me hear your philosophy because I've gotten a lot of different takes from a lot of players we've had on here. What's your take? What's the mentality you roll into tournament with?
I'm kind of changing a little bit because before, like for CEO, I was a man. I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna focus. Actually, Esteban Wolf said it best for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on my next good decision. Right. I'm just gonna play the game. If I win, I win. Boom, I won. I won the match. But if I lose, then I lost. GG. Like, of course, when you win, you're gonna feel really good.
Right.
And it's normal. When you lose, you're gonna feel really bad. But don't make it that important to you. You know, that's the result. You just don't make it that important to you. But lately, I've been having kind of a shift. I've been thinking maybe I should make winning more important to me. You know,
right?
I should want to win. Like I was hearing Leffen speak on some stuff.
Yeah.
On his run for Evo, right? I had this little epiphany like in the mid game. He was like, I don't want to lose now. I want to win. So I just what do I need to do to win?
Right.
Like,
what do I need to do?
Win? Yeah, exactly. Just that feeling of wanting to win, and it evolves into what do I need to do to win. It's what I'm trying to like focus more lately, because not focusing as much on winning and just saying, oh, winning and losing are basically on the same boat can be effective because you put yourself like, oh shit, I'm just gonna play good and just focus on the match.
I'm just gonna play the match in front of me.
Yeah, but once you start losing, it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way, where you're like, damn, I already acknowledge that I can lose, and I'm actually losing. This kind of sucks. I don't really want to lose, but it is what it is. He's just a better player, and right now, and I'm just like not good right now.
Yeah,
I'm kind of bad, but that can get very, like, that's very lenient to put it in a way. Like when you're in a match, like that shit can spiral down into very like self-deprecation. Like, damn, I'm playing. I got here so far. Like, goddamn, man, I'm so bad. Like I choked so bad, and that feeling sucks. That feeling sucks.
That's an interesting angle. So you kind of just go, okay, I gotta like pull. I just
gotta focus on my next good decision, but I need to make winning important to me at the same time. Like I need to actively want to win, because let's say I'm in a situation, I'm in a 1v2 comeback, but I have sparking, right?
Yeah.
Actually no. Let's say 1v3, but I have sparking, because that's more pressure on the mind, right? Sure, you can be like, damn, my options are not really good. I'm not that big of a chance to make a comeback. Well, man, I want to win, but it's okay if I lose, you know. And at that point, you already lost. In my feeling, because you already don't have the, let's say the motivation needing to do what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
To actually adapt and change to what the opponent is doing, and fuck, something is I had something
just gone.
Just went away. You don't have like whatchamacallit, the energy to actually look forward and look how you're gonna win. You know?
Right.
You just accept that you lost. So it's like, damn, I might as well just, oh fuck, I don't want to lose now. I just have to like put that thought whenever you're like feeling super shit. I don't want to lose now. I want to win.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to win? Right? And in Dragon Ball, you have a fuck ton of time to do that. Like you have a lot of time to actually think it out and actually be like, oh shit, I have my ground. You can get composed again in Dragon Ball. Not the same shit. Not in other fighting games. Not many fighting games can do that, because a lot of fighting games are really fast nowadays.
I think part of it is also Ball, yeah. I agree.
You have time.
Yeah. I think part of that also has to do with the way that the game resets whenever a character dies. And so I think it gives you multiple chances throughout the game to kind of shift
also
the tempo back.
And when you get hit by combos,
because
the combos are long. Level 3s are usually pretty long. Man, you just have a lot of time to actually, you have a lot of time to freak out. And then after that freak out, you have a lot of time to calm down. It's like, damn, all right, I lost that character, but it's fine. What can I do with this? And then you just start playing, you know, that's it. And it's important to play and not just watch, you know. Like when you're in those moments and you're like, damn, fuck, what can I do, man? Damn, I'm ass. I can't win. My mix-ups are not working. My legit 50-50 Kid Buu fucking snap bullshit mix is not working. But you just compose yourself and be like, damn, that shit didn't work. Why didn't it work? And boom, those two questions can already calm you down, and you can already start restaying your ground. You start going back to your game plan. You'll be like, damn, this didn't work. He was doing this and that, this and that. Oh shit, this didn't work because of that, huh? I'll just try this, and you start playing the game. It's important to play the game and not watch the game. You can't just lose and then be like, damn, that didn't work. I'll just try and do it again, or oh shit, maybe I'll just try and pour extra focus that you don't really need because you already have all the information that you want. But you still want to pour that focus into, let's say, blocking forever.
Yeah.
And just hope then you understand in time when you're not actually putting your focus into understanding but blocking instead. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying. There's a difference between going, okay, I'm just going to focus on trying to block versus I'm going to actively figure out how to get out of this situation and reverse it.
Exactly.
Right? Because there is such a thing as over blocking. And I think this is something that a lot of people get confused on. Part of what people are like, oh, Goichi is so good at defense because all he does is block everything. But there's a component to that. Goichi doesn't just sit there and block everything. He waits until there is a guaranteed opening to leave pressure. But as soon as it comes up, he takes it and he's gone. He doesn't just sit there and go.
Here's my perspective on Goichi's
Oh, hit us with it. I want to hear it. What do you think, Ajax?
It's to me, like, I don't have the facts. I'm not that guy. But here's my theory. I'm thinking that, like, Goichi says, look, in this game, most ways to open me up through mix-ups is a little reactable. If you don't have a large character, then it will be cross-ups. Let's say if you have characters that have really good mix, Gohan, fast fall low.
Yeah.
What I think he just does is just pour energy into his blocks. That's kind of a little weird thing to say. And just look at the screen. Oh shit. Damn, he's doing whatever this and that. Obviously he's gonna take into account what characters he has, or what options he has. And then you just look at what he does. He just observes your game plan, and it's simple, man. You just observe your game plan. What are you doing to mix me up? And once I see you mix up once, after I see that mix up, what are you gonna try and make me guess afterwards? Is it gonna be overhead low? Is it gonna be let's say a grab with Broly? Is it gonna be, what is it basically? And boom. All right, we have the regular attacks, but now we have Dragon Rush. We have to add Dragon Rush into the mix, right?
Yeah.
So what are the spots where people like to Dragon? Mostly after jumping H.
Yeah, they take throw.
Yeah, and let's say after the stagger strings into Dragon Rush, hoping that they're blocking too much, or after an assist. All right, cool. After you measure what assists they have and what characters they're using, and what situations they like to get into, then let's say if they're playing Gohan and they like to stagger a lot of strings into Dragon Rush, you can react to the Dragon Rush because you can react to the strings. Because you can just plainly react to the strings, like they're negative. They're not like overly positive and they don't cover the string. So that's reactable. So every time I'm just blocking the regular string, I'll just block. Because I know I can just block I can just react to the Dragon Rush. All right, cool. Let's say to the second step, which is where most people try to focus on, which is the assist mix-up. All right. What assists do you have? Let's say you have Kid Buu, right?
Yeah.
With Kid Buu, let's say you have Cell Kid Buu and with Cell Point. Once you get into that point, what do I have to block? I have to block cross up. I have to block same side overhead, low, no dash. All right, cool. So in that, the best thing to do would just to be react and block. React to the cross up, react to the low, and react to the thing, because he can't grab you from the air,
Yeah, you can't start a DR in air and then grab them unless they jump.
Exactly. So all you have to do is focus on the block. So you spend all that energy into the block. But once you actually do the block, that's holy fuck.
Are you good, man?
Yo, shit. Yo, my keyboard stand just went fucked up.
You focus too much energy into that. That's...
Yeah, legit. All right, we're good.
All right. As long as you're good,
right.
man.
All right, yeah, we're good. It's just a temporary malfunction, But
no. I get. I definitely get what you're saying in terms of like you got to shift where you're putting your energy, and you got to know when to shift committing that energy.
Because when the opponent is doing the strings, like you don't have to expend that much energy. You don't have to. It's not an ass clencher, You don't have to like focus on the screen, tense your muscles. Like oh shit, like I just need to react to Dragon Rush, and that's it. And it's not that hard. Because if you decide to stagger string, the worst case scenario is you're just gonna block the same button again.
Right, you're not actually in that much worse of a situation. I mean, they do get their assist back, recharging if they weren't already.
Yeah,
which is
of course,
which definitely hurts.
Yeah, but that would be like later on into the block string, right at the beginning since they have the assists. That
you're talking about before they've even committed one assist.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like at the beginning, like the defense is a little bit weird. Like at the beginning, you just have to block.
Yeah.
And just react to the Dragon Rush. You have to, because he has the assists. And once you make a use of one assist, most of the time they try and go for something risky. Let's say like a Dragon Rush, or very, very rarely do players expend both assists on block strings because they don't have it. Because a lot of the times they use one assist for neutral and then another for...
Right, they use like their beam assist to put you in block to get in for pressure.
Yeah. But yeah. Let's say in that situation, in the mix-up, you have to focus a fuck ton and block it. That's the end of the story. You have to block it. But in Dragon Ball, it's nothing like it's nothing that that extreme that you literally like you have to guess all the time. It's not a fuzzy. Like if you're not a big character, you can react to most mix-up.
Right.
Including fastball shit. You can react to all of that. But of course you have to use your energy. It's not gonna be free. You can't just expect to block it all the time. But if you focus well enough, you can block basically everything Dragon Ball puts you, like, except fuzzies, of course. But if you don't have a big character, you can block most. But yeah, let's say after that situation, you block the mix with the assist.
Yeah.
And let's say ideally you're left with one assist left. First, you have to keep in mind into what mix-up they're actually using, because if they use Kid Buu and if you sell Kid Buu mix, they're very unlikely to use a Dragon Rush, because already that mix-up is so potent that the person using those characters already expect the mix to work. So very, very rarely are they going to use Dragon Rush. You have to keep that in mind.
DR is, for most people, not their first line of mix. It's usually something they start bringing out after their strong mix has been blocked.
Exactly. Because let's say you have a character like Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't have really good mix. He has very basic mix. So he's going to have to depend, or actually better example, Vegito. Like he's going to have to depend on the Dragon Rush somehow. But because he doesn't have good mix. But someone like Cell and Kid Buu with that combo, they're not going to be looking for the Dragon Rush as much because they're already going to be expecting the mix to open you up.
Right, they're expecting the combination of Cell point plus Kid Buu assist is going to be enough to get the job done.
Yeah,
they're not going to want to waste time trying to DR you.
Very, very unlikely they're going to Dragon Rush, because let's say if it does work and they go for the Dragon Rush is going to whiff and you're going to get 2M TOD punch or just 2M punish. It's a lot of damage. You don't want to go for a mix that's really, really good and then Dragon Rush, because it's kind of like you're adding too much to the plate. You're adding like an extra hamburger to a 4-meat bun.
You've gone too far at that point, right? It's too much.
I mean, of course, there's layers to this. Like you can expect the opponent to block the mix and then Dragon Rush. That can always happen, but that's rare.
But also,
that makes it so potent.
On the I think it's also interesting because it's kind of what you said. As you go through a match, both you and your opponent, if you're strong, are going to be evolving off of each other.
Yeah.
Where you've seen X option from them, right? So now you're like, okay, are you going to do it again? You're probably not. You're probably going to try to mix me because I know you're a strong player. And that's also how people get overheaded 5 times in a row sometimes, right? because you go, there's no way he'll overhead me a third time, right? And then they just jump in, they do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, because they keep forgetting it's a game. It doesn't matter. Like, consequences doesn't matter. They can do whatever the fuck they want, and boom, if they lost, they lost. But they can do whatever they want. Because it's not like a fight in boxing, you know? It's not like you go in there and if you get punished, that you actually feel it in the brain, rattled, and you don't want to do it.
Yeah, that you're actually just getting cross-countered.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's a game. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Of course, there's rules with it, but you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you have to accept that. You know, you just have to accept that. But I also want to say something added to what you were saying. It goes in line to the focusing on the next good decision mantra type of thing.
Yeah.
In terms of fuck, can you repeat your point again? I forgot.
Which one? About the defense, where how Goichi switches between?
Yeah, that they're constantly evolving and shit.
Yeah, and, there you go. That.
So here's the thing. When you focus on your next good decision, you just have that as your main thing. And let's say you're having active defense.
Yeah.
Then it's a lot easier to evolve. To put in your words, to evolve your play style, because you're just focusing on what the opponent is doing and nothing else, nothing more. You know. But if you start if you start adding like sprinkle thoughts, it's like oh shit, this guy that shouldn't have worked, or this guy is not as good as like that this guy's not as good. Let's say damn, that was whack as fuck, or man, I'm trash. Like those little mini thoughts. Those take up time.
Those will kill you in bracket. Like those will straight end your run.
Things, like one or two things that can happen, and they're both bad. One's a lot worse, but they're both bad. Yeah. One is that oh shit, man, I suck. I should have blocked that. It's whatever. Let's keep moving on. That's the ideal one when you deal with those thoughts, because they're gonna naturally come. You know, they're gonna naturally come. We're human.
Yeah, we're gonna make mistakes in game. It's going to happen.
Exactly, but you just have to move on. You have to recognize that shit doesn't matter. It happened. Just move on. But it's not easy to do, and most of the time it's a lot easier to just evolve that thought into a more emotional thought. You know, like damn, this guy sucks. I can't believe this guy's actually beating me, man. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Honestly, like, I will say that one more than anything is the one I see mid-level players collapse under. That exact thought. I am better than this person. Why am I losing to them?
That's why I was saying like everyone sucks. Like I don't really like that. You have to put you can't just put yourself in a higher pedestal than everybody else, because then when you start losing, which you are gonna start losing at one.
Oh no. Let me clarify. When they say everybody sucks, they extend it to themselves. Oh no. It's not. Oh, I'm amazing. Everyone else sucks. It's not. Everyone sucks, including them. That's how they view it. I mean, and they're
I don't know. It's a little bit too deprecative. You can be very depressive with that fight. I'd rather think like if I'm allowed to go like with like a
mantra
and attacking like a contrary mantra from that, I'll be like, oh shit, everyone has the potential to do really good, but so do I. Like that's like a better positive note, like in general, and it makes you enjoy the game a lot more, I would say, because if you say, oh, everybody can do really good, damn, I want to be challenged, I want to think hard. That happens to me a lot sometimes. Like I just get really motivated sometimes. I'd be like, damn, I just want to be put into a situation where I have to think hard, you know. And that only happens if you appreciate the game and if you like the game. Because you're not going to be like, damn, I want to think hard, but damn, this game sucks. Why would I want to think hard, man? I'm just going to go for the cheapest shit, and I don't have to think because this game sucks. You know, you don't. When you do something you don't want to do, you don't. It's a lot harder to give energy to it, you know.
That is very true. And actually, this. Oh, sorry.
You go.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is interesting is the debate about characters, right? It's like, should you play high-tier characters or should you play the characters you love if they're not high-tier?
Actually, I have an interesting opinion on this.
Right, so this has been... And one of the things that I've always told people, at least at like... Now, it's different at the very top, but if you're like just starting out or you're a mid-level player, if you pick a character who you just... that is good, but you just can't stand playing, right?
Just don't play.
You're not... Well, the problem is... This is my explanation, though. you are not going to enjoy the game, so you're going to stop practicing.
Facts.
And then you're going to end up worse than if you had played your B tier character who you actually really enjoyed and wanted to put time into. Whereas you picked an S tier character, but you hate the game because you don't want to play this character, and now you don't practice anymore, and now where are you going? Now, granted, there are characters that are so strong, they break the game. This is not one of those games, though, right? I don't think any character is that strong in DBZ.
It's not one of those games, luckily, but there's annoying characters. It's a very balanced game. Like, you can use low tier characters and still win this game. It's not that bad.
I definitely agree on that. But talk to you about you say an interesting philosophy on picking characters.
Yeah. Like, there's two things when it comes to wanting to pick a character.
Yeah.
It's basically what Lord Knight said in a video like very recently. He said like, oh shit, you have to ask yourself, do you want to win, or it was I forgot what the second one was, but it's basically this: do you want to win, or do you want to learn like the fighting game? You know, like, do you actually want to get better, or do you want to win? Of course, when you're starting out the game, you shouldn't want to win. So you shouldn't want to pick the top tier character. That shouldn't matter to you if you're just entering the game. You know, you should just pick the characters you want and learn the game. You know, and just learn how to play the game and get accustomed to situations. And if you're mid-level, let's say a lot of mid-level players they struggle understanding the game, so they take it a lot slower.
Yeah.
And they get a lot more frustrated easier because they have to lose a lot more, and losing while trying to understand is very frustrating. So a lot of the times they opt to go for like top level characters, just high tier, top tier, and try to win. But at mid level plays where it's most crucial, where you should try to just have fun and learn with the game. You know, like if you're gonna be using a top tier, you can't just be using what makes the top tier good and not know what exactly makes it good about that, you know? And most importantly, like, top tiers, like, yeah, they're the toppest of the tier, but they're hard characters. Like, it's not like you're going to pick the top tier and you're going to win all the time. Like, if I play Bardock, you can't expect to just win because you're Bardock. You still have to play neutral. You still have to outplay your opponent. And you still have to do good decisions.
Right.
But if you're a mid-level player, since you're using such good options, you might get confused into what actually is a good position and what isn't. You know, that's why I think that's why I think it's a lot better to use low tier characters.
Interesting.
When you're using when you're learning a new fighting game, let's say you're a veteran in fighting games, and let's say you take a 2-month break, right? You come back let's say you get to a new fighting game, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Most of the time, the lower tier characters are the characters that are overly honest, characters that don't have any mix-ups that are cheap, or any strong controlling neutral tool that he can just do. You know, most of the time, low tier characters need to take into consideration the opponent's decisions what that decision mean in the context of that specific fighting game. You know,
I really like that description.
Yeah, so it's like you use the low tier characters to learn the game and have fun with the game and appreciate the game. So for when you want to win, you pick the top tier characters and you know how to use their options beautifully, you know? Because there's the thing of just using the cheap shit and playing dirty as fuck, and using the cheap shit and playing beautiful as fuck. It requires a certain mindset, and just you wanting to win from the bat is not the way to go. But it is very important to know that if you're going to take the game seriously, you have to keep in mind, do you want to win or do you want to have fun?
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, if you want to get top 8 and if you want to get top 16 or top 32, you can't just play low tier characters and expect to get number 1 or top 8, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you have to use the really good characters to actually get results that you want, you know, because facts are facts. You know, in fighting games, there's gonna be someone there's gonna be characters that's better than other characters that just have an easier time, you know. But if you're actually competitive about the game and you just want to win and actually get results, then yeah, go top tier. But if you don't know the actual rules of the game and you're still learning, then go low tier and actually learn the game. And while you're doing that, you're gonna find out that most low tier characters are more fun characters in the game. Very rare that a top tier character is really at the character in the game. Like Bardock is a really fun top tier. Cell is a pretty fun top tier. Like DBFC is a little bit kind of weird. But let's say if you play Street Fighter 5,
right,
Cammy in season 2, that shit was boring as fuck. That was medium punch and walk up medium punch and then crouching medium punch and then at the crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
Just work around that and throws. All right, cool. That's just boring as fuck. It's just not fun. And it is what it is. Or let's say you play Eunice, right?
Okay.
And
who do you now? I gotta ask, who do you play in Eunice?
I play Seth, man. I gotta go with that.
You're a Seth? Okay, you're a Seth player?
I'm a Seth guy.
Is it the orbs? Is that what makes it for you?
Nah, man. It's his appearance, man. It's
the appearance.
It's how he moves. Because I was interested in Carmine and Seth. Carmine, because he's just batshit crazy and like he just like mixes your shit and you're like, what the fuck, man? It's like he's just super oppressive, really angry. But Seth, it's just like, man, just fuck you, man. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Like I'm just gonna throw out this orb and I'm just gonna chill for a second. I'm just gonna smoke a little bit of my blunt, have a little.
I'm gonna force you to block, and then it's my turn.
Yeah, exactly. And then like I'll just zoom all over the place. Oh shit, I'm left. Then I'm actually right, and then I fall down. Then fast fall, and then oh shit, you're lost. Then I threw an orb. Holy shit! Like he's so fast and he's so agile. Like me personally, I love small characters. And I love powerful characters. That's the most important thing. Like I love power.
So when are you playing GT Goku?
Because GT Goku is like a bitch, man. Like fuck GT Goku. Like
look, you said small and powerful. I'm like,
I do like him. If he was released early in the game, like season 1, like I would definitely play him like a lot of times. He's just Saiyan. I love Saiyans. Like they turn Super Saiyan and shit, and they look really powerful. For me, what sells me on GT Goku is not the Genki Dama or like any cheap shit. It's that he transforms. But I really like Blue Jita and I really like Broly and I really like Frieza, especially Blue Jita. Even though he's not that good, but I don't give a fuck, man. Blue Jita's really fun.
Is this the team that you're committed to at this point?
Or
are you still? Because I know you were playing 17 for a while.
Yeah, I was playing 17, but 17 is a little bit too ambitious. So is Blue Jita, but Blue Jita is not nearly as bad as 17. Like Blue Jita, he has a strong potential. Like Pivot Ace puts him like mid-tier, mid-high tier. Honestly, I see where he's coming from, but maybe I'll put him like mid-low or mid-high.
Mid-low, mid-high.
Yeah, because he has a lot of faith in Blue Jita, and I should have too, because I never feel underpowered when I play. Like I always feel like I can always win when I play Blue Jita.
So you never feel like the character's tools are what's limiting you.
No, but there are moments, specifically with the command grab, because there are moments that you throw it out and you're just out of that range, and you just ask yourself like, damn, why didn't you just make this a little bit longer? Like the medium one, if they make it like just a tiny bit longer, it would catch like air tags beautifully, man, and it would ideally make 2H's whiff. And right now, as it is, if you throw out the command grab into an assist, it's like the old spot for his old M Rekka, where you can just fall down and press light, or fall down and dash up light. So you can ideally what I think the developers try to do with this command grab initially was let's say you knock him down, you get the hit, you get the sliding knockdown, right?
Okay.
And then you go in. And then when you're teching, you do the medium command grab and get that airspace whilst calling an assist to cover that ground space. And then when you're in that airspace with the assist, ideally the assist hits, they block it, and then when you fall down, you mix them up again. I feel like that's what they try to do with the command grab,
but it didn't quite work out.
It's just too short. It's too short right now.
Okay.
Because the medium one, they did that one so good. Like that one, that command grab, like in the corner where it's supposed to be used, since they give it the downward arc, it's just so good. Because you can legit just back up let's say super jump and then backdash, and as you're falling down, it's like kind of lost. You're like, oh shit, what do I do? But since you're in the corner, like the command grab directly like targets the spot where you jump and move forward. Like you have to jump back to deal with that command grab, or obviously crouch.
Yeah.
But when you're backdashing, you're not gonna be thinking crouch.
I'm not thinking crouch when I backdash. Yeah.
Exactly. Or at least when you see the opponent backdash in there. And that command grab just works. It's really good in the corner. But all the other, like the grounded M command grab is just too short. The light command grab is still utter garbage. Like it's pathetically short. But you know, it still has some merit. It still has some competitive merit to it. But it's not where it is completely. You know.
I gotcha.
It's not where it should be.
How do you feel about Broly? Because this is the character that you are known for at this point. This is like your hallmark character. How do you feel about where Broly's at?
But you know, to me, if he wasn't for the fact that he could be fuzzy, for me, I feel like he would be one of the best characters in the game, if not the best character in the game.
Wow. Really?
Yeah,
if he wasn't fuzzyable, you think he'd be that good?
Yeah, the fact that he is fuzzyable puts him down a lot, though. Like, a lot. Because fuzzies, that's a legit mix that you cannot react to. And it's too hard, you know? And with Broly, since most characters can fuzzy Broly since he's, like, the tallest in the game,
he's massive, yeah. He's
got to hold that. And if it wasn't for that, he would be, like, S+++++. But that isn't the fact. Like, that's... But if he doesn't get to that situation, like if he wins, if he doesn't lose neutral, then man, he is fucking god tier, man. His key blast is super annoying. Like it really has, like he has 3 answers to deal with super dashing the key blast, because that's all you can do. Because let's say if you try to macro dash the key blast push you back.
Right.
All right, cool. You can reflect the key blast. I can just either keep throwing it or throw one to bait out the reflect. You try to jump it, nope, because I have the up key blast. And if you try to super dash it, I can legit react with light lariats because it has arm 3-4. It's fast enough. I can 2H if I play really good. You don't have as much time to 2H as you would expect. I mean, as I would expect, because I'm a Frieza player, and those key blasts literally have like a ton of recovery. You can use 2H always. But unfortunately, Broly doesn't have that. But he does have the lariat, and he does have the fireball, which already like puts even more screen control. So it's just like the problem with Broly or against Broly is how to get in on Broly, because you can't like if the Broly's playing like really good, or just good, like you can't really get in on Broly, because if you jump, I can just react and EX command grab. And if I have the right team, I can kill you, like, not kill you, but I can get like 40% damage on it, like easy, you know? And jumping in this game is like, it's important. Like, that's how you move.
Yeah, being aerial is super important in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, like the air is crucial. But Broly just negates that like beautifully, man. Like you try to jump and I'll just grab you. But I don't try to jump, I'll just keep blasting all day. So it's just a matter of, oh shit. I'm just gonna try and respect the key blast and just wait until the Broly fucks up and try and overextends, you know, because that can happen, you know. The Broly can sometimes get a little antsy and do a little 2-3-6 aim at 2-3-6M for the choo train and you just get punished. But if the Broly decides to play like calm and just not do shit and just throw key blasts all day, just chilling, dude, just fine. Because at that point, you'll throw the key blast, they'll block the key blast ideally. And once they block it, they're going to fall down, and they're going to do a couple things. They're either going to dash at you again, in which case you can just key blast again. They're going to super dash, which I already covered how to deal with that. They can reflect, which you can just throw even more key blasts. Or they're going to try to jump, like a super jump away. In that case, you can command grab them.
It's really interesting to me, the design of Broly in this game.
Yeah,
because he's a big body, right? Like he's like a traditional big body. He doesn't play like traditional big body, but they gave him insane zoning tools.
The only traditional big body in this game is 16, and I don't even think that he's just a command grab Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
I don't think the characters in this game count. I've had this discussion with different players. I don't think they really count as big bodies because they don't play like big bodies.
Big body, but he plays like a fucking shit, man. Like he moves around so fast. And whatchamacallit, Hit can be a big body. Cooler does not play at all like a big body. He dive kicks all over the place and has plus frames. Like what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild to see like how they play, but I think Broly's in a really interesting spot where it's like kind of what you mentioned. If the Broly has the luxury to play patient and force people to come to him, which is
he doesn't have to go in at all. And when he does go in, he has like a really simple mix. It's command grab or not command grab. It's as simple as that.
All right, I gotta ask: is like command grab reactable?
No.
Okay.
It's not reactable. Like you have to legit know. Like the time, like maybe it can be reactable, but you have to be so jacked up on caffeine that it's like, bruh, like it's unreactable. Like it's too hard. Like,
it's unreactable because of that.
Yeah, like let's say, because it's a legit command grab. It's a legit command grab because you go in and it's a little bit too fast. But you can be ready for it, and sometimes the eyes registers it, and then you can like react kind of, but it's not really a reaction. It's kind of like a prediction / reaction. It's like a mix of both.
Yeah, the one guide I saw.
It's like, if you're already worried about the command grab, and you're playing to that, oh shit, is he gonna command grab? Because I think he might do. But at that point, like, are you worried about the command grab? Like,
you're already winning at that point, right? You've got free headspace. Do you know ASAP Ricky by any chance? He's from Florida.
I mean, I know of him.
Yeah. Well, and he's another very strong Broly player. He's Broly 21 SS Vegeta. And I played against him. I had him on the podcast a while ago. And when I went to play Ricky, we played a 1-5. In the first, I by the way, for the record, I got 5-0'd, which I still have to hold that.
It's cool, man.
It happens, but
you gotta lose to win.
The first 3 games, he didn't throw a single command grab. He didn't throw a single command grab in the first 3 games because he knew I knew him, and I kept looking. I was looking for the command grab.
Yeah, man. Like Mato, I was playing him in a casuals and CEO, and the Japanese players, how they view fighting games, it's very orthodox in the sense that, oh shit, this is good.
Yeah,
I got you. I'll play this because it works and it's really damn good, and I have reason to actually want it.
Right.
But when it comes to the underused characters that are still very that have competitive merit, like Broly, they don't have as much experience. Another good example is Trunks. So a lot of times they have an idea, like let's say they have like the 17 effect, where in season 1 it's like, oh shit, I can use 2 ways to overhead, and they don't evolve that thought, and they just go, oh shit, I can use 2 ways to overhead, and boom. With Broly, it's I can just jump his command grab,
Right.
So specifically Mato, he didn't really know the match that well, so every time he just got in his Broly, he just held up, just say fuck it, I'ma hold up, whatever happens. At that point, it's just free air command grabs, so doom, 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 doom,
Right.
Until you condition them to stay in the ground. And once you do that, it's like command grab all day. Condition them to jump again. But it's conditioning.
No, I mean,
it's not hard to do.
It is. I mean, the other thing is, if your character has a tool and your opponent has enough game knowledge where they understand what your tools are, they're going to respect tools you may never use. And I think that's like a really important element to fighting games, right? It's stuff
like if I'm gonna to keep this discussion in Dragon Ball, if I use Vegeta and if I use Broly and they're aware that they up tech, and once they up tech, I can command grab in the air, and then I do. I can abuse the fact that oh shit, I don't want to up tech anymore or forward tech because I know I'm gonna get command grab, so I'll just down tech. Then I'll be like, cool beans. When you down tech, I'm just gonna meet you in the ground and hit you.
Yeah,
and that's it.
You've kind of sealed them off.
Yeah, and it's GG. Like you already fell into my hand. Like literally fell into my hand.
Yeah.
But you just have to keep in mind of what information you're giving the opponent and the amount of No, and the level in which you think the opponent understands how you play the game. You know, because if you think the opponent is good enough to understand that you want to do something, that you know that the answer to the answer that you just gave to them. I said that wrong. Let's say you do something,
The
right?
information
And
you
then they
gave
know how
them.
to deal with it.
Yeah.
But they still get caught in it. So next time you know that they know how to deal with it. So because you know how to deal with what you're doing, you're just gonna do the answer to their answer. You know?
The levels on levels. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like it sounds complicated, but it really isn't.
No.
It's just keeping in mind como que, oh shit, if the command grab only works in the air, then he's just gonna down tech. All right, he down techs, cool.
What do I do to beat down tech now, right?
Exactly, and then I'll just beat down tech. Oh shit, let's say we're playing the first two, and then I grab him in the air, and then since I already grabbed him once in the air, he's gonna want to down tech. But the opponent already knows that, oh shit, I got grabbed in the air. I know the opponent's good, so I'm gonna just tech forward again. And then me, as the Broly player, I'll be like, oh shit, he tech forward again. I can go into two separate mindsets here. I can be like, damn, this dude doesn't learn, and this dude's trash.
Right.
Right. Or you could be like, damn, this dude just did that. He's really good. So you can either give the opponent the respect that he deserves, or you can not respect the opponent and give you the confidence that you deserve. You know, because anger is a really good motivator. It's not the best motivator, but it can be like, damn, this dude's trash. I got you. Let's do this. Let's beat his ass now. You know.
Ricky has definitely said, "Do that one more time." Like he's that as a Broly player, he's definitely said, "Do it again."
Yeah, legit. Like anger can be a very good motivator, but you know, it's more often than not, being compassionate, I guess, to the opponent and giving him the respect that you deserve, that they deserve, usually works out a bit better, because that doesn't make your decision making too optimistic, and it'll kind of make you like the game even more. Because if you think a decision's dumb, then you're like kind of giving yourself leeway to like make that thought into this game sucks, you know. And once you're there, then you're not gonna win.
Well, also, the thing is, if your opponent does something and you think it's a terrible decision, and you think it's a terrible decision because it beat out whatever you did, that's the wrong way to look at it. That was, if it beat out what you did and it was a quote unquote dumb decision, it was probably the best decision they actually could have made then. And you could disparage them for it.
Like,
right?
Let's say like the late tech into buns. Like a lot of people say, damn, you smashing buns like that? And they get like pissed, you know? But
if they knew you were gonna meaty and they knew you're gonna miss your timing now, they're gonna blow you up for it. Like right?
So you can. That's why I said, like, you can either be really angry or you can be really compassionate. You can't be too much of either. But if you're overly compassionate, you're gonna be like, oh shit, he did this. I'm just gonna respect it, right?
You do have to be careful with over respecting your opponent.
Exactly. But if you're like too angry, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because when you're angry, you expect everything you're gonna do. You think you're gonna do like with air command grab into the small, slow level 3 of Broly and think it's gonna work, man. That you think shit like that's gonna work,
right?
When you're pissed. But that's not the case, you know. You have to be realistic on both settings. Like you don't have to respect it. Like you can just wait a little bit, and then or let's just change your Oki completely. Use your assist for Oki, or let's say use another option your character has that covers tech and back tech, or just you have other options. You know, like you don't just have to do what you just did that got beat out. You know.
No, I mean, and it makes sense.
On the other hand, you don't have to do what you did again, plus something more. You know. Like, you don't, you don't have to change
your
entire game plan completely on either spectrum. But you just have to recognize what he did and just focus on it.
Talk to me.
Not be too angry. Not be too respectful.
Yeah. Talk to me about your CEO experience. CEO. How? So obviously you made a good run, but what led up to this? What was your bracket like to get there? How were your matches?
My matches, I'm not gonna lie. In pools, mostly it was easy.
Okay.
Except Tachikawa.
So how was your match against Tachikawa?
When I got to Tachikawa, I had a pretty convincing first game. 2-character lead.
Okay.
And at that point, I already thought to myself, damn, I could do this. I had the potential to, if I can beat him, I can have the potential to beat other top players. That's what I affirmed myself in that first match.
Yeah. For
like the rest of my life, I guess. But in that context of the first match, once I thought that, I lost my focus of the match.
You weren't focused on your next good move.
Yeah, I wasn't focusing on what he did on round start. I didn't focus on what he was doing in neutral, or actually more so, I was overly focusing on what he was doing on neutral. But I wasn't really focusing on it. I was just looking at it.
Yeah.
And be like, oh shit. It's like when you hear a teacher say some shit and then you just write it down on a notebook.
But you didn't understand what you just heard.
Exactly. It was kind of like that. Because I was more so focused on, oh shit, I beat him. Damn, then I can just do one more of those. And I can also beat other players. So cool. Instead of just focusing on, oh shit, what can I do next? I was thinking, oh shit, I can beat him. They might be kind of similar, but it's two different foundations towards that fight,
Yeah.
And I lost the second game, and in the third game, I got washed onto my Broly, and then I noticed Tachikawa got a little lenient, and a lot of this shit happens in fighting games where when you have the big lead, when you have a big lead, the opponent gets a huge power up, like a huge Senkai boost, and the guy in the lead just gets a little bit chiller, and they get more optimistic, but more nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
So Tachikawa did just that, and he took it a little bit more chill. He let me rock, and I just did my thing, and I took him down to his 18 and Frieza. 18 didn't have that much health, and Frieza had all her health. And at that point, Tachikawa he kind of jittered, and he did level 1 with 18, and he punished him and killed him. I don't know why he did it, but he did it. So it was just left to Broly and Frieza. And at this point, I already know Broly destroys Frieza.
Yeah.
Because he has a shield, and I can just do whatever I want, But, man, I choked. I got him a couple hits.
Okay.
And right at the end, where I could have killed, my online habits came out, and it managed to vanish. And he had the strategy already.
Yeah.
Where it'd be H, and then 2 H's in the air as Frieza. The managed to whiff, and then you get a 2H. And he did just that. Then that happened. Then I got punished. But man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I managed to play him, and not only did I manage to play him, I managed to get his respect and Kazunoko's respect, which feels really good, because that affirms me that all the time that I spent playing all these fucking fighting games was
worth it.
Exactly, it's not complete waste. And I'm not the oldest of dudes. I'm just 19.
I was gonna say you've got plenty more games.
Exactly, and that was my first major.
I mean, that's a hell of a first major.
Yeah. So I just gotta not let loose.
Yep.
Keep going forward, and just recognize what I'm doing wrong. Cause it's just a constant grind.
Yeah.
Especially when you play the team that I play, and you don't give winning and losing the importance that it really deserves. You kind of learn a lot faster. Will. It's when you're not afraid of losing or failing, if you will. It's just I feel cool. It's not even like that actually. With me, it's kind of weird because I kind of like losing. It's I love that moment, that very anime moment when you get your ass beat and you're all bloodied and shit. And you're I can't do shit, and then you turn fucking Super Saiyan and you
right, and like now you're powered up from it.
Exactly. I love that. I love that Zenkai boost. So yeah, man, that's just part of the process, man. It's just part of the grind. Like if you don't feel like shit when you lose in the grind, then you're not grinding. You just I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Time,
all right. So you went down to Tachikawa, right? So you've got this far.
Yeah.
So now,
Tachikawa,
right? So now what's going through your head? What's next?
Then I was like, damn. All right. It's not that bad. I didn't. This is where I feel like my mindset failed a little bit. I was like, oh shit, I already expected to lose. It's Tachikawa. It doesn't matter. It's not that important.
Okay.
I should make it a little bit more important. And also, like, I shouldn't just go in thinking, oh shit, I already expect to lose.
Yeah.
So
like you've shown
in that way,
You've shown that you can box with the best in the world. Those are no longer out of reach.
Exactly. So I just have to make winning important to me, man. So I'm in that state where I need to do two things. I need to I really don't want to for Dragon Ball, but I feel like if I really want to win, I need to change my team. But not just completely change my team, but also like, man, I don't really know, man. It's like change my mindset, I guess.
Because that's one of the big things that like a lot of players wrestle with. Because I'll be honest, the point you've gotten to, it was funny. I was in Lord Knight's chat the other day, and I was talking to him about CEO. We were going back and forth, and somebody came in and they told Lord Knight, "You're never gonna top 8 anything ever again." And LK was like, the fuck, right? And LK just blew this guy up, right? And he listed off like all these top 8s he's got. But it's funny.
Legit, like LK is funny. Yeah, it's really funny because LK, like I don't know if it was that same stream, but in the YouTube video that I saw, he was like, "Yo, 1 month after I picked up the top tier, I won a major, and I was playing Piccolo Ginyu, and I think it was Goku for the longest time, and he didn't win shit."
Yeah.
So obviously, not picking a top tier it's not gonna help you at all.
It's hard.
Once you pick the top tier, you only lost because you lost. You didn't lose because the character's ass.
Well, I think it's part. So one of the reasons that top tiers are important isn't just they have strong tools. Like that's part of it, right? The other part of it is they're consistent. They play the exact same way every single game. Mid tiers are inherently volatile. Where
they can either do really good or
there are times where you look at Blue Jita and you go, oh my god, this character's mix is insane, it's just running a train, it can't be stopped.
Yeah.
And then there's other times you watch Blue Jita, I'm like, this character has literally done nothing, can't even get in, like what is going on? Whereas you look at a character like Bardock is always going to do the same thing. He's going to lariat and assist, and he's going to put him in pressure.
Yeah.
And that's consistent. It's a very consistent game plan.
Yeah, and it's not only is it consistent, it's simple.
Yes.
Because let's say in Eunice, it's kind of weird in America. You see a lot more, let's say, Onons and a lot more Wagner.
Yes.
But they aren't the best. They're good. They're great characters. But they aren't the best. Like Sek is theoretically better than all of those characters, but
a lot of moving parts.
Hard as balls. So you don't see it that much in America. In Japan, since they have a different culture around what work is, and they actually they appreciate working and they like it.
Yeah.
Obviously to a degree, not everybody likes working. Since they like working, they don't mind breaking their fingers. In the U.S., it's kind of like Puerto Rico too. It's like the stigma towards working. Oh shit. Fucking I have to study over this shit. It's like ugh. Like for the longest time, like being a nerd was shamed upon, man. Like being knowing shit was not a cool thing to do. It was not a cool thing to have. In Japan, it's elevated, man.
Yeah.
Being the nerdy smart one is like the one in the U.S. before, not now, but before, being the dumb as shit fucking strong guy culture has been changing. Now it's more rebellious, but yeah. Work is still has a little bit of more time for until people actually want to start working, or actually whatchamacallit, until they like what they're doing to work.
Until they find the enjoyment in the
Yeah,
process.
the balance in between. Oh shit! I actually want to work. Because in the U.S., like I would say, there's a lot of jobs that you need to do. You don't really want to do.
Yeah.
Live, have a house.
I mean, you got to keep the lights on, man. And I mean,
exactly.
And that's the reality of it, is like you don't always get the luxury to be like, man, I would love to do this other thing, but for me to make that transition to do that thing, I'd have to make so many sacrifices to even try to get there, right?
Exactly.
And that's no guarantee.
That gives the process of working like a really bad rep, right? When it really shouldn't have, but it's like justified, because the U.S. can either be the best thing or the worst thing.
Yeah, it definitely it really depends on who you are, what your circumstances are, right? It's like there's like there's a wide array of like what can happen, right? It's kind of all over the place, and like
so a lot of times it's better to just go with what you know.
Yeah, I mean,
and what you want to know is not something that you have to like do a lot of million shit just to do the same stuff other people are doing, Like, you don't want to overextend yourself.
I mean, part of it, and that's like partly reflected in playing a mid-tier, right? With a mid-tier, I have to lab a combo that is so much harder to do, maybe 80% as much damage as a top tier does with a relatively simple one, right?
Yeah.
And that right there is a case of, why am I going to do all this extra work for this much less reward?
Yeah. And it's a little weird, because even the top tiers that are really hard to use, like, they're not used that well because they're, like Seth is a really good example. That's like my prime example. When like there's not many Seth players in America. Like in CEO, there's only one Seth player in top 16. It was Mui.
Yeah.
And he did really good. He did amazing. Played fucking amazing. But he was the only one. And there was like a lot of Phonons, a lot of Wagners, all that jack.
So you think a lot of that has to do with the amount of work you'd have to put in to get proficient with the character?
Yeah. Because usually with characters that require a lot of work, they're usually really dynamic in how they want to approach the game. And they allow for a lot of creativity,
Yeah.
They allow for a lot of expression. But that's not simple. That's not a simple thing to do.
No, it's not.
Like you have to expend your energy, your life force to actually do shit.
It's like a Kikoho. You gotta sacrifice life force to attack.
Yeah, legit. Like you can't just like be tired and use a mid tier.
That's actually it's much harder to. You can't autopilot with a mid tier.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to use that energy. Yeah, you have to think in your mind. Oh shit. Let's just do this. I need to be challenged. Like, I went to a tournament. I wanted this. You have to want it.
Yeah.
So you're there. You're just playing the game. That's it.
And
you just want to play. But if you don't want to think, you just want to win. You don't really want to play. So you want to do as little as possible to win. But that makes you not want to think as much. That makes you, oh shit, I have to think now. Oh, fuck. It's like that. But you can't do that with mid tiers. You have to want to think. You have to be like, oh shit, this didn't work out. I got you. I can do this. Say no more. I can do this. You have to convince yourself that you have the option to actually work around your situation. And most of the time you do. It's a fighting game. You have a fuck ton of options to work around, man. Like, usually when you lose to something, it's not because the option's bad. It's just because the opponent knows what to do.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
you can do the same.
Matchup, and this is the balancing mechanism for mid tiers, right? A lot less people have matchup familiarity with those characters. I mean, and that's part of it. Is like when you play a character like Blue Jita, you play a character like Broly, the number of players who have played a high-level version of that character is much smaller.
Yeah, than say GT Goku or Bardock.
Right, because I'm not exactly a prolific player in terms of travel, but I've played against a good number of very strong Bardocks and GT Gokus. I've had that luxury. Whereas if I were to play against a high-level
luxury, you call it.
base Goku, right? I've never played against a super high-level base Goku. Right?
Really?
That's just no, I haven't. I haven't had that happen.
Well, there you go.
We'll see, and that's I mean, that's the thing. So the rest of your run at CEO. So how was the rest of your run through Top 64?
I mean, it was. I had. Who did I play? Honestly, the most notable match I had in Top 64 were 2 matches. It was versus Sage, and versus Amabon.
Oh, you played my boy Sage.
Yeah, Sage was honestly my hardest match in the entire fucking tournament. Like even Nokami wasn't as hard as Sage, even though I lost one. Like Nokami in the first 2 matches, I felt completely in control.
Yeah.
But I let my I got really depressed while playing him, because I had to game juggle a lot of games.
Yeah.
And once I started losing, I was like, damn, I got here so far. Like the pressure of getting there so far and losing, it just got to me, man. And I just envisioned like just me losing all the time. Like, oh shit, my mantra was I'm not meant to win, you know.
Oh man.
You know?
Okay, so it really kicked in.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I lost, and it's whatever. Like it's not like I could have won in the second match because he came back on me in the second match. It was like it wasn't the big. Like, it wasn't like a huge comeback. It was minor.
Okay.
But it was still a comeback. You know, I had a lead. I just lost it. And in the third game, like, my mind just got the better of me. Like, I just didn't want to.
It slipped away.
I didn't want to be challenged. You know, I just accepted the fact that I was going to lose.
Yeah.
Instead of actually trying to win. And, but against Sage, it was, like, I just wanted to, like, I just played. You know, I used to get on that ass 24/7. Man, it was like, I had to think if I didn't think completely like super fast, I would have lost like super fast.
He's wild so to play against.
Like he's just so good, man. He's like technical god with Trunks. He knows how to get plus strength, which no one does.
Plus, it's +5 by the way. If he times it properly,
it's just ridiculous. It's just really good. Like to me, like Sage, he can get like a lot better results. He just gets lucky, man. He's just a lucky guy. Like, I don't know what happens. Sometimes he just loses to shit like he loses to. And it's like, what the fuck, man? You're like way better than this. And you play him in casuals, and he does like all this shit that just like, oh my god, dude, why, how'd you lose? You know?
Yeah, I mean, Sage is someone else we've had on, and he's one of the players who I think has the greatest potential as an up-and-comer to, like, really make waves, but it's never quite been there. He's always just been a bit off the mark.
Yeah. He used to be like Nokami after Evo. That he got top 8 after Evo, but then Nokami, like, he wasn't doing as good as you wanted him to get placement, you know? But he stepped it up a ton.
Yeah,
I mean that run in CEO, like, surprisingly, I'm not even that salty, but goddamn, like after I feel like after he played with me, like he woke up. Like
really, you woke up, Kami.
Yeah, like I feel like he did because when he played Motto, dude, like he just destroyed him. Like it was not even a competition. Like it was just free.
Yeah.
Like Motto didn't do shit against Kami. Kami just mopped.
Kami was looking real scary in top 8.
Yeah, like he played excellent. Played more than excellent.
So,
like that's what you would expect from no That's the top 8 Evo Nokami, you know.
That's the unleashed Nokami.
Exactly.
Well, the question is, after CEO, you obviously got World Championship points for placing as high as you did.
I got 10.
Yep. What is your next plan of attack? Where are you going from this now?
Oh, I'm gonna go to Defend the North.
Yep.
Actually, July 19, 21. Hold the dates.
Are you going to Evo?
I'm going to Evo. I'm going to Evo. I bought the tickets yesterday.
All right.
So wait, yeah, yesterday or Saturday. I don't know. I don't remember when.
The
But
tickets are bought.
Yeah, I have
Yep.
actually planned for Evo. So first stop is Defend the North, and right now I'm just gonna rock Vegeta, Broly, Frieza, and just play. You know, I'm just gonna play.
Yeah.
And I'll just worry about picking top tiers later. Because right now I'm hoping for season 2 to be finished. Because I have 3 great potential characters. Because Janemba, already having teleports and having the sword flash that can be a projectile, huge potential for me to pick up in the team. Like super big.
So you think
like,
he would probably slot in?
Yeah, I would. Janemba would be like a clear replacement for Frieza.
Interesting. Okay.
And another big one would be Gogeta, and Gogeta would be a very clear, like big replacement for Blue Gita, like a really fast point character, maybe even a mid. Because if he has, like, I'm really hoping Blue Gita from the movie. You've seen the movie, right?
Yes.
Dragon Ball Broly.
It's a good movie.
You know how that one scene that he had those 2 energy balls and he just ran it.
Is that what you're hoping his assist is?
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that's a special move. I'm hoping that's like a stance type of thing.
Ooh.
That he activates it and then he can move around with it, but he can't block or something. I hope he has something like that, you know.
Okay.
And obviously, I hope he has like some cool, flashy special move that just it looks very very fast. I want him to be like a very fast, all over the place type of character that's more zony than Vegeta, because Vegeta's more face and just press you. Vegeta in the movie, from what I've seen, is more like dodge and just be like a nuisance around you, you know. And because in the movie, like, he didn't really overpower Broly a lot. He actually like moved around Broly and adapted to Broly rather than
overpowering.
You know.
Yeah. But
Broly is a near perfect replacement for Broly. You know, it's a Broly.
So are you looking to just pick up a straight up 3 DLC characters and just slide them on in?
I mean, I already played every character that's out. It just those 3 characters specifically, like, I love the design and I love like what they're supposed to be like in Dragon Ball. And just by knowing that, I can kind of gauge how they're gonna play. Like, Janemba needs to be a fast type of character that he should be like a fast teleporting zone.
I imagine like Trunks with teleports.
Exactly, or maybe a little bit less than Trunks. Like maybe Trunks without maybe Trunks with just the Ki Blast.
Yeah,
like something as good as that Ki Blast, you know, with teleports. Because he'll basically be like a cooler Goku Black,
right?
You know? And then you have Gogeta. You know, he'll be like a stylish, a little bit more flashy. Just saying, you know, moving all over the place. Maybe he'll have some good zoning tools that he has. And Broly, I'm thinking he'll be a point character, to be honest. I don't know where he's gonna go with Broly. Broly is very similar.
Yeah, because I mean, it could be possible that you end up retaining your current Broly and add the other 2 DLC characters if the new Broly doesn't quite fit what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think Broly's gonna be like an anchor mid. I think I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like a point character. Like that. That's how like you already have a Broly that has a decent, not the best assist, but a pretty good assist, and just a like keep away character in general.
Yeah.
And the other one, like, if you're gonna differentiate the 2, like, it's most logical to make him a character. Like, I don't know, make him have a level 1 command grab super or something crazy like that. You know, like, he grabs a lot of people. He does throw a lot of projectiles. I do gonna have some projectiles, but I don't think zoning's gonna be like the main. The thing is, he'll be like more of a hybrid.
Kind of like current Broly, where he's got projectiles but still has like that strong in-game.
But maybe a little bit, instead of him being more focused on the zoning aspect, he'll be focused on the command grabs. You know, something like that. Yeah, I'm just really excited for the 3 characters.
I mean, I would
have a lot of potential.
I definitely think they're going to be really interesting in how they shake things up, and we have definitely hit a wide range of topics here. This has been pretty full, but we are actually nearing the end of our time, my man Ajax here. So what we like to do here is the last couple minutes. I like to kick it over to you. Anyone you want to shout out, you want to give props to, you want to highlight, the space is yours, my man. Take it.
All right, first, I want to give a shout out to the podcast Under the Radar.
Oh, wow! Thank you, my man.
Yeah, man. I mean, what is this conversation about?
Yeah, I mean, I hope you've had a good time getting to talk about things.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you just grow this out into a big thing, man. Just keep going at it. Be consistent.
I mean, that's what we've done. I mean, we've had people like LK, Double L.
And that's fucking awesome, man. We need something like this, and if you're gonna go with your future plans with the scene, then man, that's gonna be really.
I mean, that's what we got to do, and also like. Yo, we had Puerto Rico in the house today, man. Like, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear about these scenes.
That's where I'm going to keep going with the shout-outs. I want to shout out my man, Big Butt Jackson. My main man here from Puerto Rico. He's the guy that got me good fighting games.
Yeah.
I got my ass beat by him way too much. And, now I'm beating that ass way too much.
Oh. See, it comes full circle.
No, I'm kidding. I can't be that arrogant. But, I did I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for that guy. Because he gave me some really nasty competition. I also want to shout out, my man Honey Badger. He was basically the first main guy here in the FGC PR. I studied with him actually in my high school. So shout outs to you, Richard, bro. And man, shout out Puerto Rico. We can just fuck it, man. Like. Great country, and great unexpected. Like you don't expect such a good scene here in Puerto Rico. Like I expected here to just be like complete scrub players that just did shit with fighting and just focused on their other life. Nope. Yeah, just like some actual fucking great players here in Puerto Rico. Yeah. Mono, Cristian Olivo, like bro, some good competition. We're like a mini RD right now, where we have potential, but we still haven't fully fleshed out into the meta RD yet. We still have we have PR Balrog, of course, but we need that that young blood.
I mean,
hopefully if I put in the work,
I was about to say, I mean, be the change you want to see in your scene. I mean, it sounds
exactly. Like if you want to change, you got to be.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, it's true. If you want your community to be something different than what it is, you got to be the person to help step up and make that your community what you want to see. Right.
And honestly, my main thing here in fighting games, specifically Dragon Ball, is just to show people that even when you don't want to win, when you play for fun, you're going to do good. You're going to get good. That's all it is, man. You don't need to use top tiers to just get results all like top tiers. That's just if you want to take the game competitive and just win all. But you're playing a game at the end of the day. You're just playing a fucking fun ass game. So just treat it as a game. Play other characters, and just do other shit. Have fun with the game. Don't just fucking shit, this works. I'm just gonna do this. Let's say you play MK, you play Sonya, you just top tier as fuck. You're not gonna guarantee the most fun out of that. You're just gonna end up hating the game. Play what you like.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, once you play what you like, you're gonna want to do good stuff. You're gonna want to be challenged. Play. You're just not gonna want to do nothing. You actually want to play, learn.
I gotta say, the mentality and your approach to fighting games, your approach to fighters, is definitely it's definitely a departure from what I normally hear with a lot of different people that I've had on, and I love seeing that because I love seeing these different approaches to the exact same thing from all these different strong people.
What would you say is like the general common trope?
What would I say it is?
Yeah.
Well, the big underlying factors that I've heard, like having talked to a lot of people, is if you want to win, if you're truly serious about being at the top of the game, you have to pick top tiers. It is non-negotiable. Beyond that,
if you want to get top, you're not getting like top 8 consistently without top. It's
I mean, and that's like kind of the accepted rule of law among the top players.
Like you can get top 8, but consistently, it's not that your character's not consistent enough, especially in a 3v3 game. Like it just isn't. Like of course in a 3v3 game, like you can have like one mid-tier character and 2 top-tier characters. But you gotta find the balance in between your top tier and your character. You can't just play all low tiers and expect to get top 8.
So my personal philosophy is I play Ginyu. And originally I played a kind of whack team with Ginyu, but they were my favorite characters. And the problem was I was getting destroyed because that team had no synergy. Because I had like Trunks and Goku Black, and like it was okay, but it didn't really function properly with Ginyu. Mix. Right? And then I switched out for 16, and then his assist got changed, and that didn't really work. And eventually, I realized I have the most fun playing this game when I play Ginyu. For me, that is what makes this game fun. But
keep playing Ginyu.
But what I conceded, though, was if I want to play that character, and that's how I have fun, I have to make sacrifices. And so what I did was I changed the rest of my shell. I play Bardock, Super Saiyan Goku in my slots 2 and 3, because I want to enable my Ginyu so I can have the fun I want to with that character.
Yeah.
Right?
And then you have your competitive merit, and that's fine. As long as your focus is to win, then yeah, power to you, man. You keep doing that.
Right. But I still relate to what you're talking about, where you're like, hey, play what you enjoy, because for me that's Ginyu. And a lot of people still tell me to drop the character, but I refuse, but I'm gonna play the best damn shell I can with that character.
Yeah, you just play like it's just you have to ask yourself, do you really just want to win and take this game like to the max competitive setting and just clock it to 13, or do you just want to play the fighting game and just get better, and just not only get better in that one specific game, but in fighting games in general? Like let's say you play a low tier, and with that low tier, like I said, the Leon and mix just don't work, or they're overly gimmicky and they're gimmicky. It's just usually, if once you make those gimmicks work, they give you a thorough understanding of what works, not only in that specific fighting game, but in fighting games in general. Like how you open people up with characters is very important, because that gives you more ideas on how to open up other characters. That gives you more ideas on how to open up people with top tier characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. If you want to win, you just pick the top tiers and just play to win. Just power to you, man. Like, you have to be competitive. Then
I think the big thing that I will say to people of all skill levels, be honest with yourself about where you are at with fighting games, and then ask yourself honestly about what you want out of fighting games. I think where people become angry and upset is when what they're getting out of fighting games does not align with what they're putting in. If you want to be a top player, you can't put in an hour a week and expect to be a top player. You can't play an all low tier team and expect to be.
All right, here's really good. I had a really good. I met a really good guy with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
With my ex. Sorry, fucking history. But I was with my ex, a really good guy, right?
Yeah.
He owns a studio, the best studio here in Puerto Rico, music creation, whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. His name is Carlos Fuente, and he told me a lot of stuff. Told me a lot of stuff, how to actually get what you want, in terms of how to be motivated, consistently keep learning, and
yeah.
And very important thing to keep in mind is kind of, can you repeat what you said? I got.
Oh, you need to be honest about yourself with what you're putting in and what you're getting out.
Oh, right. And in terms of how much time you put into something, right? If you want to maintain your skill in anything that you want to maintain your skill in that, you have to put 30 minutes a day to maintain it. Not to improve it, but to maintain it. 30 minutes a day. And if you want to improve on that skill, let's say daily, then you have to put more than 30 minutes, and how much more than you put the 30 minutes determines on how much more
you'll improve.
Yeah, because 30 minutes, let's say you just practice your combos, and chill, and you just don't play the game, whatever. You don't even have to play the match.
Yeah.
You like maintain your skill, you maintain your understanding, and your fingers don't get you know. But let's say you play at more than 30 minutes, naturally your brain is gonna just learn new shit. Like that's how humans work. You just wanna like experiment and just do more shit. The same shit goes with music. Like you're playing music, you're practicing rudiments, and then after 30 minutes, you're gonna want to say I'm playing this sick jazz beat in the drums. Oh fuck, I can do this. You know, and you just whatever play off that. You know, you just play off that, and then after that, you just expand that theory into more. You just keep adding more, more. Of course, you can just let's say do 45 minutes and just add a little bit, right? Just add a little bit, and then next time you play, you just have that little.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You're not gonna learn like that much. You're not gonna get that better. Actually, you're not gonna get noticeably, but you're gonna get better, and you're gonna have that in your arsenal. And then next time you practice, 45 minutes a day. Next thing you know, it's a month, and then you fucking you got a lot better.
Right.
You know, but you have to do that consistently. 30 minutes to maintain that skill. Anything more than that, and you'll consistently get results.
No, you know? I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
And there's no other way to go around it, man. You can't just practice one day for 4 hours and practice, and then like get back 4 days later and then practice again. You're not gonna get.
It's like going to the gym. It's got to be a habit. It's got to be something you're regularly doing.
It's like if you want to make a hobby into something more than a hobby, then you have to treat it as something more than a hobby. You have to just practice. That's all it is. It's just practice. It's something so simple, but yet so tedious and so invisible. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I want to learn this language. Ah, fuck. Then I just have to go get the index cards, man. You need to write that shit down and just fucking tedious
ingrain
that
it
shit away, man.
Yep.
You just gotta read it, and you be, oh fuck, it's not like that. Damn. 30th time, oh shit. It's not like that. Damn. And then the 60th time, oh shit, I got it. That's it. But to get to that 60th time, it's annoying and it's hard.
No,
and you don't want.
And you know what? And then eventually, after you put in all this work, you finally get that first time where you understand something, where you truly understand it.
Something, you can understand something else, and then you just get a better understanding.
Yeah. I mean, progress tends to snowball. The hardest part is getting it rolling.
Yeah. And a lot of times, a lot of players plateau because it's a little weird. Because a lot of players, they say they want to get better, but they honestly, in their hearts, they don't get better. It's like, oh shit, damn, I've been playing Dragon Ball Fighters all this time, and fuck, I just don't know how to get better. But they never go to training mode, actually get new ideas. They do the same ideas in the game, and they don't divert from their game plan, and they just expect that shit to work all the time. And that's not how shit works. You have to constantly try new ideas and new other stuff. And obviously, some shit isn't gonna work. So you're gonna be practicing, say, some shit for an hour that you're never gonna use. But for that 1 hour, you learn valuable information, and you use that information for other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, learning.
Maybe you don't use that for the next 5 years, but maybe Street Fighter 8 came out, and that tech that you practiced in Melty Blood for 1 hour is actually gonna be used.
Right, and then it comes back. You're like, I already know this. I learned this 5 years ago.
Exactly. Or it's like I practiced something like this, and boom, and like it comes out easier and natural. And you might not even remember. You might be like, damn, how the fuck I got this? This shit's real easy. And then you get some fucking average Joe. Damn, I can't do this. It's too hard. And you're like, that dude, you're whack. It's mad easy. But you kind of forgot that you practiced that one tech in fucking anime cross suplex tag.
Right.
And you just get it naturally.
No, I mean it's...
And that's actually another conversation in terms of talent. Like talent, a lot of players say, "Oh shit, that dude's just good because he's just good, man."
Yeah.
But no, that's not the case. Talent is never given. It's created.
I think people can have an affinity for something.
Yeah.
But in terms of true skill, it's built. It's developed.
In terms of that, when people naturally learn something, to me, it's not because they have an affinity for having a talent for that game. It's because they already had an affinity for something. You know, it's because they already practiced something in their lives that had a similar philosophy to what they're actually practicing, and they can just connect the dots faster. You know,
Yeah,
and that's all it is. Like if you play tennis, like a really simple example, if you play tennis and you go back to ping pong, it's not going to be the same, but you're going to be learning a lot quicker than people that just picked up ping pong first, you know, and not play tennis. Or when you played baseball and then you go to football, you're going to be learning football a lot faster because you already have kind of the swing motion and you already have the body run really fast and a really short sprints, you know?
skills are going to
You already use the
transfer.
skills that you learned and you apply them into what you're learning now. And sometimes you didn't even know that you learned something that's valuable to what you're learning now. Like sometimes you're learning some weird ass shit in math that fucking quadratic formula and fucking this goes into this,
Yeah.
but then that can be fucking replaced into that, and then you fucking go into fighting games and go find this one setup and oh shit, instead of using this, I can replace it with this with that,
Yeah.
and get the same result. And you're like, shit, damn, that was kind of easy. But it's easy because you already dealt with something similar to that. You know, it's not because you're just naturally good at that and you just learned it because you just learned godlike. It's because you already had something similar to that.
No, I mean,
same thing goes to a social situation. Like let's say you had a really like ill-mannered friend who drinks all the time, fucking smokes weed all the time, and they're batshit crazy. Next thing you know, you're fucking playing fighting games and you're good at scrambles. It's like no fucking shit, you know. It's like you learn to adapt. You just accept it. It's like, oh shit, that happened. It's cool. What can I do now?
oh my God.
You know, that's shit. That's
Hey,
all it is.
I mean, that is how it is. Well, anyway, my man,
Everything connects.
We have run to the end. This is it. Last chance, last stance. But thank you so much for being on today, my man, Ajax. We have unpacked
really pleasure, man.
so much today, and I think you brought a lot of really unique perspectives, and that's really what we're about, talking on this podcast.
Progression, baby.
Progression. But anyways.
About that grind. If you don't feel like shit in the grind, then you're not in
Respect. Well, anyway, that is going to be it for us. I have been JDiesel.
I've been Ajax Fidelity.
And this has been Under the Radar. Peace out, guys.
And no float.